Okay, I'm going to use, this is set at about a 30 blade setting. You'll come in and clean up the long hair in between their feet. Clean up around their toes so the foot looks nice and neat. This is the blade you'll use when you do whiskers. You can do inside the ears. If you have a dog that's cropped, you're going to do the edge of the ear. It doesn't seem to matter as much if they have natural ears, but on a cropped dog, you always want to clean up the ears. I'm not going to do all this for you right now. This is a 7 blade. I'm going to do clean up his tummy. You can see he's got a long hair down here. Pretty much you just don't want anything to stick out. He's got a cowlick here. With the 7, it'll kind of flatten that out. Try to get this a little bit shorter right there. I'm going to get the back of his front leg. Make sure to get the long hair that sticks out at the elbow. Do it in both directions because there's a cowlick here and the hair grows. Some of it grows up, some grows down. So by reversing the blade, you're getting both of those. Back here on the back side, you're going to get this long stuff that sticks out on the back of the thigh. This cowlick here. Get the tail. Alright. Then on these males would be big heavy necks. Come in underneath. You can get a lot of bulk off this way. I wouldn't do this the day of the show. I'd do this 3 or 4 days before, making like a V shape here. If you do this 3 or 4 days ahead of time, then it's going to look real natural. It's not going to look trimmed. You can see there's long hair here on the back of the ear. Come in and neaten that up. Come back in with this. I forgot to do this. And oh wait, no, that's what I want to do. Also with the 7 against the grain, tighten up these cheeks. Again, if you do this the day of the show, it's going to be obvious. But if you do it a couple days ahead of time, it'll look real natural the day of. Then a pair of thinning shears. You can see he's got a big cowlick here. We're going to kind of work this flat. The thinning shears will make this look a lot more natural. You can do it with scissors, but it's harder to get it to look smooth. But if you're doing it a couple days before the show, it'll turn out okay. And then on the front of his chest, there's a cowlick here. And then there's these ones off to the side. Kind of smooth those off. Kind of blend between the shave spot and the natural spot. Take out a lot of this bulk. So if we were at the National this week, like we were supposed to be, I would, you know, clean this up and fuss about every little hair. But since I'm just doing this for him to run in the backyard, I'm not going to be quite as fussy about it. But you can see how it makes his neck look less heavy and really kind of neatens up the front. And you can do all that without ever touching his collar.